Cappies, oh my Cappies, how are y'all doing? Okay, we have the Pilgrim and the Threshold, the Self, the Cave, the Mirror, the Apocalypse, the Bridge, the Thread, the Mentor, the One, and the Temple. Whew. Okay, Cappies, I feel like there's just an idea here of you coming like into this, the end of fractured ideas. I almost feel like just fractured ideas about yourself, you know. The bridge is a warning card, you know, like mind the foundations that you build on, because if you build on a faulty foundation, the bridge will crumble and, you know, you'll kind of go crumbling down with it. And I feel like there's an idea here of you trying to build a foundation on something that didn't resonate with you entirely. You know, like it resonated with you to a degree that lends itself to the idea that you needed to learn that. You needed to experience that, and that was an important experience, but it was an experience that ultimately served as a lesson on how it is that you show up sometimes as a fraction of yourself, and why it is that that doesn't work ultimately. And I feel like you're going in a new direction. You know, like the pilgrim is kind of the idea of like the vagabond, but also you know, like the journey within. And I feel like you are wanting to, I would just like get to know yourself better, right? Live life experiences, travel, meet new people, do new things, right? Like I feel like there's almost this idea of stagnancy, but stagnancy that became so confining that you needed to really like step away from it to understand why you felt confined in that environment or that experience or that community or whatever. Because I think that what you're starting to realize is that like what you valued in that experience or that community or that relationship or whatever wasn't actually aligned with like the sincere value that you like. What we value is where we find our happiness, right? You know, so if I value my family, but I'm, you know what, I don't even know, like that's a weird example. Sorry, there's a fly and I'm like, you know, but I mean, it's just kind of the idea of like, I value, you know, like this and this, but all of my attention is going to this. And now I feel like I can't actually do the things that I love because I'm consumed by things that are only representing a part of who I am. And I want to say that you have someone who you are connected to, or it could be that you're on the other side of the fence, take it how it resonates, but someone that you're connected to who is, I want to say, like pulling you up out of this idea or this pattern of allowing yourself to be, oh my gracious, allowing yourself to be distracted by things that are just, you know, what it's, sorry, I didn't like breathe for a second. The fly is, my window or my door is open this morning because it's really nice, but now there's a fly in here. Okay. But I feel like you have somebody who's really helping you to kind of like step out into the other side of who you are, step out into the entirety of who you are. I want to say, you know, like it comes with a level of intimacy because we can't align with people who align with our values, or jobs that align with our values, or communities that align with our values if we are only partially aware of what it is that we value. And when we are partially aware, we tend to be very easily distracted and consumed. And I feel like you're having an opportunity to release the consumption of something that feels like just a fraction of who you are. It's not that it's a misrepresentation entirely, even, you know, it's just that it's like, it's not whole in its representation. I don't know, some of y'all might be dealing with a Virgo, have Virgo in your charts. This feels similar to the Virgo read. Okay. Seven of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Chariot. Yeah, I feel like, again, it's just this idea of like you're really having to let go of this end of fractured ideas that leave you feeling just disheartened. And come into your opportunity to move forward, to go in a new direction. You know, like you have this opportunity to really rise up and go. Okay, Cappies, where are you going? You know, could be that you're moving, you know, like you were living with your family and now you're getting your own place, or what? I don't know. You were working in a job, or you were existing with a community that you felt aligned with temporarily because it resonated with a piece of you, but you're realizing that now you have like more pieces that need to resonate in bigger ways. The Two of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I mean, the Two of Cups in this deck is the idea of separation and longing, but knowing that in the separation, you will come back together again, and how much sweeter it tastes when you do come back together again. And I kind of want to say that it's, again, that idea of like fractured pieces of you, and it's like coming back to yourself again. Like I didn't go anywhere. I'm still here. You know, I just needed to reconnect with myself so that I could really see my way out of this and experience the fullness of, you know, myself. Because when you experience the fullness of self, you have so much more to give to people, you know? And I feel like we operate in a society that says give, 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 and don't acknowledge your needs. You know what I mean? And it's like, I feel like you're acknowledging your needs in a way that allows you to be able to acknowledge the needs of others. And I love that. Okay. The Star, bringing healing. Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Swords. Yeah, because I feel like there's an idea here of just like wanting to, I mean, the Seven of Swords, he's still got weapons with him, right? I mean, there's still an idea here of feeling like you need to be on guard. On guard. But like, I think that that's what's healing. This reconfiguring of yourself enables you to bring healing not only to yourself, but to the people around you, the people who you interact with, the people who are involved in your life. It's like putting the pieces back together again. Pieces of you. Okay. The Queen. I mean, the Queen is the idea of influence. And you have that with the Mentor and the Thread. So, I mean, I feel like again, the idea here is that you're not alone in this, Cappies. You know, like you have someone or people who are rooting for you, who want you to win, who want you to be whole. You know, they don't want to see you broken and fractured. And I love that. Okay, Cappies, I hope that this resonates with you. Please give me a like, share, and subscribe if it does. And I will see y'all again soon.